Samir Gali. So first, Nikolai, can you give us your comments on the game?
Ну, хочу поздравить команду Японии с победой.
Firstly, I want to congratulate national team of Japan.
Сегодня, в принципе, план на игру был защищаться против, опять же, центрового.
Today we have a plan to defend this big guy, Kazakhstan number 22.
Ну, защита, как мы видим, не сыграла.
And we see that defense wasn't good.
Набрал много очков.
He made a lot of points.
Но все равно мы были в игре все три четверти.
But still we were in the games 3 quarters.
В четвертой просто команда Японии была, можно на шаг впереди, и у них уже полетели все очки, броски.
Just in fourth quarter, Japan was like on one step forward in us, and they made some great shots.
Все, в общем.
That's all.
Thank you. Next, head coach, can you give us your comments?
Okay, as Nikolai, I want to congratulate again whole team of Japan, players, staff, head coach. And I want to say, yes, we have the plan, but when we played what we need, what we spoke, it worked. And in the third quarter, we came back from the 10-point difference, if I'm sure. But then again, we didn't follow our plan, what we should do in defense and offense, and again we crashed. So, discipline. I think Japan was more patient. They have in defense, offense, we hadn't.
Okay.
And of course, again, after 2 quarters, we have we had again 14 turnovers after 4:24. So this is our main problem.
Okay. Any questions?
Ray Onishi, Sporting News Japan. I believe you changed up your starting lineup from the Philippine game. What was your intentions behind that?
No, we just changed one player, and it was like a little bit different plan in defense. I mean, just for one player, what they playing a little bit different. That's why, Yes, maybe we changed a little bit rotation, but clear. Okay.
And it was a close game up through the third quarter. What do you think was the deciding factor was in the fourth quarter for the score to change?
As I said, I think, as I heard from many people, Japanese, not just basketball players, I think maybe whole nation is more, as they see now, being in Japan, they are more disciplined. Every time they doing what they need to do in time, discipline, And I think they stay more focused, more disciplined, in opposite of us. We didn't do that like this. As I said, when we follow our plan, everything was good.
Okay, thank you. Any other questions?
Thank you.
Okay, then that will be all for the Kazakhstan team. Japan's press conference will be starting in a second.
そ It's kind of funny because everyone, like even like cats, Koichi knows be tripping, but like cats, you know, he thinks he's above translating. It's like sometimes you need help, you know. Because you're the translator for Akita too? Yeah. So see, I see with Kawasaki, Masa, he just translates. So whenever the coach, we have the coach and assistant coach, and then Masa just translates. So I figured that's what Lamas wanted, because like Sako, it's so funny because Sako's basically just here to chill, which I can't blame him. You know, I understand because he doesn't speak Spanish, and sometimes when you're going from Japanese or Spanish to Japanese to English, it's just too much, you know. So at least like Lamas and them can talk to you, and everything can get smoothed out. But I told Masa, I said the kind of the difficult thing with Lamas is sometimes his English is kind of fucked up. You know what I mean? And that's why I try to tell him. I was like, dude, sometimes he uses words that like I understand, like Moss might understand, but sometimes when you guys translate on the fly, you're like, hold on, what did he say?
And you really have to know it.
Yeah, exactly.
That takes a little time.
It does take some time for sure. That's why you got your feet wet this time. So it's like, if we're gonna change again in February, gotta get a new dude. But man, if you're gonna have a baby, my wife would kill me.
Proceeded with only English, so I wanted to translate.
And my wife would kill me if I wasn't there for the baby. I mean, especially the first one, especially, but the second one, third one, I guess, but probably not.
The thing is, like, my parents cannot come, and
So she would be by herself. She gonna have a baby in Akita?
she will have a baby, but she doesn't have a mother, so it's big.
That's tough.
Yeah, that's tough, bro.
Okay, welcome back to the press conference. We now have with us Japan head coach Julio Lamas and Japan center Nick Fazekas. First, Nick, can you give us your comments on the game?
Yeah, you know, it was a must-win. You know, and we knew it was two must-wins. You know, this window, and as much as sort of we tried to play it down, and you know, we tried to make it seem like it wasn't must-wins. We knew it was must-wins, so we kind of felt like we had to go out there and win. And you know, that's what we were able to do. So we've put ourselves in a great position to qualify for the World Cup. You know, we just got through talking about what we need to do from here on out. So we like where we stand. And, you know, we're just going to keep going. You know, we've won 6 in a row now, which is pretty impressive compared to starting 0-4. So it was, you know, it's sweet. You know, it's something that, you know, we're very proud of here at the team, with the team, and, you know, excited for, because the World Cup, I think someone just said it's been like 21 years since Japan's qualified. So, you know, I'm excited.
Thank you. Next, head coach.
No qualification. Sorry.
That's right.
Konbanwa. Good evening. Very important victory for us today, because Kazakhstan is a good team. Japan players give the best effort, 40 minutes in defense. In the first half, they hurt to us with the offense rebound. And for the second change this dynamic, they take 8 in the first half and 3 in the second half. And with these 3, only 1 basket change this dynamics. And in the offense, again in the second half, open with the sets and with the better ball circulation, and finding Tunic is in a very inspiration night today. We can score 86 points, is a lot, and beat Kazakhstan for 16 points. It's important victory, and 6 games on the road is very important for change the dynamic. We are in a very good dynamic right now, and we have the illusion and the objective of find the qualification in the window 6.
Okay, thank you. Any questions in English?
Ray Onishi, Sporting News Japan. First off, congratulations on the win. Let's see. You guys Japan really attacked the paint today, it seems. Actually, you guys didn't hit a shot outside of the paint until the end of the third quarter with Harimoto's three. Was that the intention, the game plan to keep attacking the paint today?
Yes, we attacked the paint with the low post game and with the drives. And the intention is, when we paint touch, we create advantage and we keep playing our set and find good shots. Today we miss a lot from the three-point shots. We have not a good night in this. For this situation, 86 points with only 2 3-point shots. I think it's good for us. Playing 6 games or playing 2 games in this weekend, game is changing, the dynamic is changing, and few players play good one quarter or other, or one game or other, and we find different situations in different times of the game.
Okay, thank you.
And for Nick, thank you for the big night. It seems like both teams were kind of irritated with the officiating today. You played well regardless. Did it have an effect on you, or did you just use it as motivation?
Nah, I mean, obviously the officiating is what it is. It didn't really have an effect, I mean, just some calls that, obviously I didn't agree with both ways, but yeah, it kind of fuels me, to kind of make it, all right, if you want to foul me, I'm going to go down there, make it, and get fouled, and then not get the call. So I don't really, as much as maybe you see me barking at the refs, it doesn't really, affect me like that. It's just that, I want to let the officials know, hey, there's fouls. You please, maybe 1 or 2 is okay. I don't need every single one of them, but to not get any of them is just, for me, is like, okay, I just want to let them know that it's going on, and so kind of just bring it to their attention.
Okay, thank you. Any other questions? Okay, then over there. These will be the 2 last questions.
Takashi Aoki, Yahoo News. Nick, you're a really confident guy, but your presence changed everything, and also that your teammate gained more confidence than you joined before. How important that your teammate gained confidence and play well?
I mean, it's huge. I think obviously once I joined the team, all the guys around me kind of realized that, I was at one point the best import, in the league, in the B League. So, when you get to add a piece like that, obviously all the guys around me are thinking, well, shoot, we can start to look at him and he can lead the way. So, like I think I've told you guys so many times before, my role around here is to sort of lead the way, and that's what I try to do today. Because I feel like that's important for me to do, and I feel like it's important that when things are kind of getting a little bit shaky, everyone can kind of look at me and say, okay, well, Nick's got this, it's no problem.
Okay, thank you. Next question.
Hey, Kaz Nagaska, Japan Times. To Nick, after the Australian game, I think you said it was kind of, for yourself personally, it was one of the best games you played in your career. But after having 41-15, what would you say about tonight's game for yourself?
I mean, this one was pretty big. I have been getting questions from all the media members like, you're supposed to get 30. You're supposed to, what happened? Why you only get 19? And it's like, all right, look, I'll go out there and do it. So I really try to think about the last 2 days. Lost some sleep over, my performance on Friday. And so I kind of hopefully I proved to everyone, hey, Nick still got it. Obviously having surgery this summer, it was hard for me because I wasn't able to work out much. And, the beginning of the B League season kind of took a toll on me because, like I said, I just didn't work out. I was more so working on my ankle and trying to work on running and things like that my jump shot and all my shots just kind of didn't really get any fine-tuning over the summer. So, I work out really hard in the summertime, and I'm kind of excited that this is over and the B League schedule kind of goes back to normal without the Wednesday games, because I'm going to be able to really work out and get a lot of shots up during the week and get back to who I am. And this is a big confidence builder for me, you know, being able to put up 41 and 15. You know, just every once in a while you kind of like to know, hey, I still got it.
Okay, thank you, Nick. This will be it for the English press conference. We'll be continuing in Japanese.
日本語の会見の前に、コーチとニック・ファジーカス選手が最初に試合を振り返って一言いただいてますが、そちらの日本語訳だけ申し伝えます。ファジーカス選手、勝たないといけない2試合でした、そんなに勝たないといけない試合じゃないというふうに振る舞ったけれども、これまで6連勝していて、初めの4連敗に比べたらすごくいい状態です。ワールドカップに出れるような位置にいてすごく嬉しいというコメントです。ラマスクヘッドコーチ、とても重要な勝利で、カザフスタンはとてもいいチームでした。特にディフェンスで全力を尽くして、前半はオフェンスリバウンドを取られた分、後半は良くなりましたと。後半のオフェンスは86点も取れてとても良かった、いい変化の中にいて、ワールドカップへの出場に向けてこの流れを続けていきたいというコメントで、最初コメントいただいています。では、あれ椅子がない。椅子が足りない。はい、それでは馬場選手と田中大輝選手に登壇いただきましたので、それぞれ一言ずつ、試合を振り返って一言ずつ、コメントいただければと思いますので、まずは馬場選手から一言お願いします。
はい、カタール戦同様重い入りだったんですけど、また後半こう切り替えて、僕たちのバスケができたので、ああいう